everyone. Welcome to our second video regarding the 7 chakras that we've been working on. I delivered the first one yesterday and it was long video, and actually I made all these videos with sunsets and water because I wanted to include them, but I guess the video was over an hour and 15 minutes, and the video editor wouldn't allow me via YouTube to add my sunset. So I'm going to try to keep this shorter because I feel the water and the sunset images will bring these energies, these like kind of chakra shine. So we'll try to keep it going. Okay, because I've never had the video editor not do that, but I don't usually make long hour and 15-minute videos. Okay, so today we're dealing with uh, the sacral chakra now, and that's about sexuality and emotions and intimacy, okay, and much, much more. And if you were following, I've selected some decks because I think it's very important. Now I have this new deck, the Chakra Insight Oracle, all right? I think I've only used it once, but here we are. We're going to the sacral chakra, okay, sacral chakra, however it's pronounced. But know that the rest of the videos will be then the solar plexus chakra, which is in the navel area, okay, your gut, and that's also about, having that power source right in your gut. When you know in your gut, you know things, and that's what we want to learn. We want to know clairvoyantly or claircognizantly. I know, okay. Then we have the heart chakra, and that's all about the love factor, okay, and it's in a green color, but sometimes it could be pink too, combination kind of thing, because we know love for the pink. And then we have the throat chakra, and that's all about communication, okay. So these cards, I've divided them up in the groups. There's 7 cards in each chakra center for these oracle cards, and so 56. And I have another deck that I'm going to work with today as well. And then this is the third eye. This is all about intuition, okay, how we're recognizing, we're thinking straight from our mind, body, spirit, soul, force, self, okay. And that's what we're trying to do, okay. We're trying to take this body, and here we have the crown chakra, and that's when we tap the spirit source. And that's what we're really literally trying to do, to take the body exists, to serve the spirit, okay. So our bodies exist, and this is all, Hindu, Sanskrit, very old traditions, but I feel it's time to bring us into this because we're going to become these spiritual warriors. And so I brought out the runes again, okay, and I read the rune of initiation yesterday, if you want to watch that one before or first. And I also brought out my 1111 cards, and I did bring this up that I would see this number a lot, and actually I was married on November 11th, 1989, okay. So, I've been coded a long time. Did I get it? No, but I want you all to get it now, okay? All right. I think it's time for us we're beyond awakening. For those of you who follow me and others on the YouTube in the respect, it's time for us now to connect this body vessel with the higher spirit. And then that's how we become spiritual warriors, okay? And I also brought out the totem animal wisdom cards because I feel when you see an animal, whether it's bird or whatever kind of animal crosses your path, even an ant in your home, just pay attention and look it up. You can Google. There's so many sites on the YouTube now. And the goddess, it's all about the feminine divine. It doesn't matter if you're male, female. And I think so much why people do transgender, whether male to female or even female to male, it's about this balance, okay. The goddess brings the balance, okay. And so we're going to pick one of that. And I do have this other little chakra set up here in the respect of the Wisdom Oracle Guidebook for her chakra. And so I have the orange. We're doing orange. I lit an orange candle here today, but I cut the fan on to keep me cool, but it's like making it go burn faster. But we're going to do it. Oh, what's this? Passion. There you go. Okay, passion is here. I didn't even pay attention to that right now. Okay, so let us, but I do want to open with this. I was speaking yesterday about how important it is. We are all loaded with electromagnetic energy, okay? Each of us is an energetic matrix of electromagnetic energy. And here is an image, and I try to remember his name. I was so a little embarrassed when I closed because I wanted to bring out Jose Arguelles, okay? He's all about um, the Mayan wisdom, all right? And I got to meet his beautiful lady. We even went fishing and boating together. Uh, Stephanie South, lovely lady, but he's now passed into his galactic order. But if you want to find your galactic signature code, okay, for a few years ago, I knew I found out through the law of time, you go to there and you click on galactic signature. I found out from my birthday, March 11th, 1960, I am white cosmic wind 182. Okay, and in the Zolkin, the Mayan Zolkin calendar, Zolkin is spelled Tzolkien, I position as high priestess. Okay, so when I found this out, I literally understood why I knew things as a little girl and how a little girl they'd bring me to the seance tables, and now I know, and it's all about your codes when you were born, okay, and we want to pay attention to that. But to go back to this matrix, he designed this with all the fields because we're all electromagnetic energy. And even our earth is loaded with electromagnetic energy. And it kind of looks like this if you want to scientifically look at it. But the point is that if we didn't have this electromagnetic energy around us, Mother Earth, with the solar flares of the sun star, would reach 900 degrees and it would be, no more. We'd be burned to the crisp, and the ice would come on the other side. Okay, so let's pay attention to know that you are protected. We are protected. We're protected here, and especially, I feel protected by Archangel Michael. I feel protected by the Jesus. But just know, literally, everything has electromagnetic energy. Everything, even non items, have it. Okay, so I mean non um, uh, organic items have electromagnetic energy. Okay, metal, just you can Google, but just feel comfortable knowing that you truly are protected, okay? And keep that going so that you can feel stronger about what you're about to do as spiritual warriors, all right? And don't allow these governments, these leaders, threaten us with bombs. That's why I'm feeling more fierce and fearless than ever before, because I feel that, when the Twin Towers dropped, I went into fear mode. But now I think, how I'm feeling. We're loaded. And primal energy, and Nana came through the goddess deck, knowing that we literally are here to know the codes, okay? And this is, I'm going to bring out one more thing, and you're welcome to, I have these little chakra centers I purchased online. You can get one too, just to give you, but so much of this energy work, healing energy work, can respond to even your feet. You can do reflexology and your hands as well. Okay, so I would just definitely stay aligned with all of this. Okay, but I don't want to get too deep into it because you can find the source yourselves. All right. Okay, so, but now here are the 7 sacred truths through the 7 sacred chakras. So I want to read that, and then I'll select my runes and my goddess discs and see what we have to say about this emotional sexuality, and knowing that that's real. Without sex, we're not born. Okay, so just embrace it. And I'll just start with this meditation evaluation. And the journey to enlightenment is one governed by initiation. Okay, so initiation, spiritual warriors, we shall be. A meditation evaluation. In this daily meditation practice, you will evaluate the health of your body, mind, and spirit. Working with this meditation will let you feel the health of your spirit. And I'm going to hold this up, the human aura and the seven chakras. Because we're going to, after I read this about the sacral chakra, I'm going to come back to this. Okay? With it, you can work to increase your awareness of the balance of power within your energy system. Through this self-evaluation, you will develop the skill of reading energy and sensing intuitive guidance. And that's what we're trying to do, intuitive guidance. Developing this skill requires daily practice. This simple act of awareness, coupled with a conscious commitment to learn from your experiences, will weaken your fears and strengthen your spirit. Okay? So that's what we're trying to share. No more fears, because you know who you're going to become. To commence the clearing of the chakras and to help draw your energy consciously into each of your chakras, begin with the first and work your way up. Okay, so we just dropped the root base chakra yesterday, and so now today we're working with the sacral chakra of sexuality. As you focus your attention on each chakra, ask yourself the following questions. Am I losing energy? If so, what fear is drawing power from this part of my body? Take a deep breath and consciously disconnect your energy from that fear. And why don't we do that right now? Why don't we exhale strong? With that, we bring our belly in tight, abdominal wall. Then we deep breathe in. Hold it for 10 seconds. And then exhale slowly. Invoke the protective energies of the spiritual guardian of that particular chakra. Enter consciously into the energy of that chakra and sense the quality of energy activity increasing in that part of your body. Proceed through the chakras, focusing in the following ways. So yesterday we did the first chakra. Now we're going to go and honor the second sacral chakra, which is this. Focus on the energy and sense the energy you have released from this area of your body into acts of creation. If your energy is contaminated, filled with negativity and fear, re-examine your intention. See each person in your life as having a divine purpose. Okay? And that's why we're aligning with this divine. And we all have a divine purpose. We're coded to do things, okay? Very much. And I can now relate this now, in my late 50s, where in my 20s I didn't understand it, even though I was raised, in the Santeria, but now I can speak of this out loud on a YouTube channel. See each person in your life as having a divine purpose. Whether you cannot see that divinity clearly, ask for the energy to see through the illusions that are controlling you, okay? And I printed this out back in August 4th, 2008, and I really have been trying to make these videos for a while now, so let's respect the quality of what we have going on. But what I want to share with you, here we have the base chakra, navel, solar plexus, heart, throat, third eye, and crown. Sacral, they also known as navel. But what I want to pinpoint is how we have that electromagnetic energy all around us, okay? Call it, some can see aura colors, okay? So just understand that here we are in the etheric body. This is your body, okay? And then we have the astral body, where we know that there's higher sources we can tap. And then the mental body, where sometimes we can think too much and we don't want to go in there. But this is what we're trying to tap, the spiritual body, okay? That's when you give it up to the ethers, to the heavens. You just give it up to spirit, and then, but your alignment is getting healing and correction, and this is how we tap. Okay, this is how we tap the spirit source force. All right. Okay, so the 1111. I've seen numbers for a long time. I mentioned I was married on 11/11/1989. And this is 11/11, the activation, active awareness. The new age is upon me. I activate my angelic awareness, okay? And I also have these angel readings coming as a request to higher spirit That's what I'm going to do. Okay, so here we have. So we're going to put this back in here. And then the initiation center, calling ground. There is a special place on earth calling me to go to it. When I arrive, I will anchor light there, and I will move into my full power as a celestial being. Okay, and here we have it. All right. And anchor the capital L, light, white, bright light. We call it here, white. And so just know that here we have. And look at that. The black hole is just here. I'm going to read it. And la 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 is a mermaid. I'm in a void space, a black hole, yet I feel light. It is me. I have been brought here to be shown that my essence remains light no matter what. And I was just watching these astrophysicists speak of black holes, and it seems that they consume each other. They eat each other up, and the black hole gets larger and larger. But it's still very mysterious, and it's what we need to like pay attention to. Okay, just know that this galactic cosmic world we're trying to enter is very deep. Okay, very, very deep. All right, so I'm going to pick one card here right now. Okay, of the 11, and I can't look at them because I know these cards quite well. I've had them for a while. So we're going to just pick one, and then I'm going to pick one of everything. Okay, what do we? The light, the oneness of light. How lovely. I bathe in the white light of oneness. White light, bright light. There you go. And you see that sun star. You see the sun star. I bathe in the white light of oneness. That's why we look up to our sun star. Okay, we truly do. And we look up. We look up to the sun star. We look up to the sky. We look up to the Luna, because that's when the beautiful ones come. That's how you're gonna find. Okay, right there. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, we're standing strong here. Yes, the sun star is with us. I love it. I just do. Okay, now I'm going to pick a rune for all of us, and I'm going to pick a rune with the card. So it's going to be 2 rune pulls, and I'll read from the book of Ralph Rune, because he taught me so much. In case you're new to my channel, this runes were my first of it. Ooh, partnership. What a nice rune to get for this for this chakra about sensuality and sexuality. Oh yes, oh yes. So here we have the sacral navel chakra brings forward the partnership rune. Well, let's go straight to it. How wonderful. Yes and yes. Okay. Gabu is the name of this rune. Gabu. And see, the cool thing about when runes, because some runes are to be read reversed, okay? But this rune has total strength because there's no reverse, okay? This is a solid, like we just read, wholeness. Wholeness, okay? This is it. Partnership, a gift. I just want you to see. Partnership, a gift, okay? Partnership, a gift. Drawing this rune is an indication that partnership in some form is at hand. In love relationships, in business matters, in partnering of every kind, you are put on notice not to collapse yourself into that union. For true partnership is achieved only by separate and whole beings. Okay, let's bring out the sun disk now. Oneness, wholeness, light. I bathe in the white light of oneness, and oneness usually means wholeness as well. Okay? At the same time, remember, do not collapse yourself into that union. For true partnership is achieved only by separate and whole beings who retain their separateness even as they unite. Remember to let the winds of heaven dance between you. And honestly, for these last few months, I have been pulling soulmate, twin flame, and so have many other readers. Like, this is timing. Okay, so let the universe bring you that partner, the heavens. At the same time, there is another aspect of partnership that you are being called to consider. For the path of partnership can lead you to the realization of a still greater union. Union with the higher self, union with the divine. Okay, so this is why I'm doing these videos actually, and I've been asked to, You've been wanting me to do it a long time. But I knew we weren't ready yet. I knew that. But here we are. Look what comes through. Okay? The union with the divine. Your higher spirit self touching, right? Okay. Because we've talked about it that, everybody has a soul that continues on, but some people, murder people. They're not good souls, and so they're not aligned with the divine. But we now going to make certain that we align with the divine and let them bring that divine partnership. Okay, the ultimate gift of this rune is the realization of the divine in all things. God always enters into equal partnerships. Okay, Gabu, the rune of partnership has no reverse. We were just sharing that. Okay, Gabu, the rune of partnership has no reverse, for it signifies the gift of freedom from which flow all other gifts. Okay, and there you have it. And back in the day, in 2008, before YouTube, it's time to flow and fly. And I say that a lot because that's how I just would give it up to the divine. Yeah, okay, I'm going to flow, and then they're going to let me fly. And that's what we're here to do. All right, so how fabulous that the rune of partnership comes forward for our sacral, sensual, sexual correspondence to that orange chakra. Okay, so let's pick the next rune information from the deck of these runes, and yes, let's see. Okay, hold on. I think I just felt a card and I let it go. Okay, it's right here. This card. Okay. All right. How fabulous partnership is here. Very, very nice. So we're tapping the table. See, we're tapping the table. That's important. Fehu. Fehu is a wonderful rune as well. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. Okay, we are definitely feeling good about this. Let me see. Hold on. I want to confirm. It says Fehu. Yes. Okay. So we're going to go to 113, and this is about what you have, your possessions. Okay, Fehu, and we pulled it, straight up. Possessions, nourishment, cattle, Fehu. Fehu is a rune of fulfillment, ambition satisfied, love shared. Okay, hold on. I want to hold this partnership now with this Fehu card. Look at that. Love shared, rewards received. It promises nourishment from the most worldly to the sacred and the divine. Here we have the divine again. Okay, for if the ancient principle, as above, so below, holds true, then we are also here to nourish God. Okay, this is so truth, so true. This rune calls for a deep probing of the meaning of profit and gain in your life. Look with care to know whether it is wealth and possessions you require for your well-being, or rather self-rule and the growth of a will. Okay. Your will power, body, mind, and soul, working with the spirit divine. Another concern of Fehu is to conserve what has always been gained. This rune urges vigilance and continual mindfulness, especially in times of good fortune. For it is then that you are likely to collapse yourself into your success on the one hand, or behave recklessly on the other. Enjoy your good fortune, and remember to share it. For the mark of the well-nourished self is the ability and willingness to nourish others. And I wrote here my own penmanship here. Fahu is flaming abundance that initiates the throne. Okay. I don't know where I got that from, but somehow I wrote it down. Okay. Fahu is the flaming abundance that initiates the throne. And here we are becoming spiritual warrior initiation. So I might want to read that initiation rune before I exit in case this is your first reading we're doing together. Okay, I'm going to go to the animal wisdom because the totem animal wisdom, even yesterday when I was setting up the first reading, this lovely little butterflies was flying around me. You know, I just knew that was meant to happen, and I just and you know, it's kind of wild. I'm just looking at this. I always have these little feathers showing up here, and look, one's attached right now. I find them all the time in this house. But look, there's one right there right now. I don't know where they come from. I mean, I see them all the time. I even see them like floating, and I'll hold them. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't put it there, I'll tell you that. Okay, so let's see what we've selected. Bear. Oh, this is all about introspection. And see, number 5, change in the tarot movement. 5, how powerful is bear? Oh, my. Introspection, bear. See, introspection. So you have to go within. You have to meditate. You just have to. Okay, take that quality time. Bear. Invite me into the cave where silence surrounds the answers you gave. Okay, hold on. Let me see this other one because I know I've written notes. I try to keep one clean, and now I have this one with a lot of notes. You can see it's like, uh, it's kind of like falling apart on me a little bit. But let's read, because if I've written notes, then I'd like to see it. Okay. Yes, I have. Okay, and look at this. See, I knew that. Look at this. In 2003, I wrote, "Bear was my guide." Because I really do. In the mornings I don't like to talk, and I don't make phone calls, or unless I have to. But no TV, nothing. I've always been kind of like that. All right, bear. Bear, invite me into the cave where silence surrounds the answers you gave. Okay, the strength of bear medicine is the power of introspection. It lies in the west of the great medicine wheel of life. Bear seeks honey, or the sweetness of truth, within the hollow of an old tree. In the winter, when the ice queen reigns and the face of death is upon the earth, Bear enters the womb cave to hibernate, to digest the year's experience. It is said that our goals reside in the West also. And they say that the West is Summerland when, I think it's known as Summerland, where, you're ready to exit and you want your soul to go to the West. Okay? All right. It said that our goals reside in the West also. To accomplish the goals and dreams that we carry, the art of introspection is necessary. Introspection, meditation, main reason why I'm doing these chakra videos, for all of us to go within. To become like Bear and enter the safety of the womb cave, we must attune ourselves to the energies of the Eternal Mother. That's Mamacita, Mother Earth. And receive nourishment from the placenta of the Great Void. Okay, we were just talking about that void, weren't we? The Great Void is the place where all solutions and answers live in harmony with the questions that fill our realities. If we choose to believe that there are many questions to life, we must also believe that the answers to these questions reside within each of us. Each and every being has the capacity to quiet the mind, enter the silence, and know. And we were talking about, how we want to claircognizantly know, right? Like I know that the Lord Jesus is here, and he is a badass warrior, and he's got his posse. And actually, I've been talking about the primal energy. I'm sorry this candle already went out, but just know it was light for all this table. It burned fast, I think, because of the fan. However, we need to go into that introspection self to know exactly how we feel about things, okay? Very good. Enter the silence and know, okay? Many tribes have called this space of inner knowing the dream lodge, where the death of the illusion of physical reality overlays the expansiveness of eternity. It is in the dream lodge that our ancestors sit in council and advise us regarding alternative pathways that lead to our goals. This is the power of Bear. The female receptive energy that for centuries has allowed visionaries, mystics, and shamans to prophesy is contained in this very special Bear energy. And that's why I think it's so important, my friends. and you can see my guide. And here, and this deck, we do a spiritual wheel, and you find all your guides, okay? Uh, and so I found out in 2003 this was mine, okay? So it's, and when we think of meditation, it's not like I sit in a sitting position and I'm oming. I think it's beautiful, but I don't do it that way. You do it how you want to, but you have to be in quiet zone. If you want to even lie down and take that nap, but when you wake up, you have the visions in your mind, the dreams in your head, okay? You go with that, because there's very powerful totem animal. Very. And a female bear fights ferociously to protect her young. Okay? That's the love she's innately known for. The female receptive energy that for centuries has allowed visionaries, mystics, and shamans to prophesy is contained in the very special bear energy. In India, and here we're talking about all this Hindu wisdom of the chakras. Is that cool? In India, the cave symbolizes the cave of Brahma. And Brahma is like their god of gods. Okay, so I've got goosebumps now because this is real, and I'm doing this, and we're doing the sexual. I was just saying how the mama bear protects her babies, and now we have God Brahma, the highest one for the Hindus speaking. In India, the cave symbolizes the gland. Excuse me. In India, the cave symbolizes the cave of Brahma. Brahma's cave is considered to be the pineal gland that sits in the center of the four lobes of the brain. Okay, I didn't know that. If one were to imagine an overview of the head, the top of it would be a circle. The south would be the forehead, the north the back of the skull, the west would be the right brain, and the east the left brain. Okay, that's kind of deep, my friends. Bear is in the west, the intuitive side, the right brain. To hibernate, bear travels to the cave, which is the center of the four lobes where the pineal gland resides. In the cave, bear seeks answers while she is dreaming or hibernating. Bear is then reborn in the spring, like the opening of spring flowers. And here in Florida, we're in May, and this is exactly how we're doing the fruition now. For eons, all seekers of the dream time and visions have walked the path of silence, calming the internal chatter. Calming the internal chatter. That's the key, right there. That's the key. Okay, whether you take a nap or you whatever, turn off the technology. Okay? Chill the brain so you can hear, you can see. Close your eyes, so you can see. Okay, clairvoyantly. Ooh, this is fun. Okay, calming the internal chatter, reaching the place of rites of passage, the channel or pineal gland. From the cave of bear, you find the pathway to the dream lodge and the other levels of imagination or consciousness. In choosing bear, the power of knowing, claircognizance, has invited you to enter the silence and become acquainted with the dream lodge so that your goals may become concrete realities. This is the strength of bear. How fabulous. And they've been requesting me to do these videos for a long time, but now I think we're ready for it. I do. I think you all are really embracing this. But how fabulous partnership. So you see, to make babies, you gotta have like a partnership, and I hope it's a good one for you. Okay, so let us now. Thank you, medicine cards. You did us righteous with bringing forward bear medicine. Love it, and I totally embrace. I mean, if the divination wounds were my first, I have to say this goddess and then the medicine cards. You can see I have two books of them, okay, because I wore them out. Okay, and I try to keep one that I wasn't writing on. So okay, hold on, I want to look. Hold on. All right, so here we have introspection. You have to go within every day, my darlings, every day, right? Every day. All right, what do we have here? Oh, okay. The temple. I think this is known as the temple. All right. see. There's like a temple there, ancient looking doorway temple. Okay, let us see. What is this disc called? The amulet. Okay, for my mother and for earth, our source, may the goddess heal our lives. Here, heal our world. Okay. So this is the little cheat sheet they have, so I can look up what exactly this disc is, this amulet. And this amulet is the temple. Okay, the temple, page 168. The temple. Okay, so let's go to page 168. Okay, renewal, breakthrough, awakening, and healing. Okay, and the main reason I was doing these videos and trying to tap even the potent posse of Lord Jesus is because we're beyond awakening now. We've been talking about awakening on this channel for years. So has many others. But now we're going to become spiritual warriors, okay, and align. The temple, breakthrough, awakening, healing. Now, hold on. This is a very long read, and I'm trying to keep the time down because I want to add some things here. Okay, I'm into 36. So let's see. Okay, the island of Malta in the Mediterranean between Libya and Sicily is home to some of the oldest and most impressive megalithic goddess temples. Little is known about the people who lived there between 5000 and 2500 BCE, before Christ. So you're talking about 7,000 years ago. But what they left behind, bigger than life, tells a convincing tale of goddess reverence. This amulet image is of an entranceway to one of the temples at Hagarkim, Hagarqim, Hagarkim. The oval interior structure of many of the temples takes the form of the goddess with round, ample, generous curves. A bird's eye view shows two structures among nearly 30. Okay, let me keep on going. Hold on. It's just describing this temple. Okay, here we go. Let's go straight to this. When you receive, because you can all Google this temple if you'd like. When you receive the temple amulet, you are about to take a big step. Some personal change has brought you to critical place along your path, okay? Some personal change has brought you to a critical place along your path. Perhaps an emotional crisis, an upset, or an accident has transformed you to another shore, all right? You feel as if you had a near-death experience and just woke up, okay? That's all right, as long as you're waking up. A memory of some hidden past event may have surfaced and surprised you. Shaken, you're a little wobbly on your feet. In terms of psychic healing, the Goddess Temple actually foretells a new life unfolding. A new life for us as spiritual warriors, okay? No more denying, no more. You need to focus your energy taking care of any physical health issues before going on. Take time for massage, yoga, and I even have this book that I think once I get this room, we can start doing some more exercise videos, which I enjoy, and I'll work with the crystals. I was doing a crystal connection. Some of those videos I really enjoyed it. I really was in good form shape, and I need to lose some, body fat and get very flexible again. So we're going to do some of these little yoga moves down the road. Okay, so I like it. Okay, take time for massage, yoga, quiet walks in nature, or some other gentle form of healing body care. This is not the time for rigorous workout. Okay, and that's what I'm suggesting as well. This is about meditative time, stretching, chilling, if you want to stretch while you lie down, whatever. But yeah, this is not about doing aerobic running, and this is about really going within. But when you touch your body in positive ways, I mean, this is how you release the endorphins, and working with the reflexology as well, your blood flow. That's what they want. You must practice being in your body as if stepping into it for the first time. Take a bath. How many times do I always say, take that sea salt bath? Okay, sea salt. the Dead Sea salt is how I take my baths. Eat slowly, meditating on each bite. Walk slowly, aware of each footstep as it touches the ground. The temple amulet often signals the call to shamanism. And if I have not, oh, he's all the way over there now, but he's the most innate shaman I never got to meet him, but like I said, I met his lovely lady, and she talked very proudly of this man. Okay, and if you want to look him up, he was galactic. He was from the stars, no doubt about it. So here we have the temple amulet often signals the call to shamanism. Once you are over the threshold, you may turn around like the wounded healer to help others through. Now, isn't that nice? See? You know, and I know I didn't want to come on YouTube, but now I feel I'm here to help others who believe in what, and I don't preach people, but what I share with all of you, because I am a shaman. I even have a shaman series. I do the sage, and it's all good. Okay, listen closely to find out what is calling you. Okay, the temple amulet also represents the union of opposites, reminding the initiate. Here we go, the initiate. Spiritual warrior initiation is happening, to walk courageously between the stone pillars of the entranceway without bouncing from one extreme to the other. Live in the wholeness that contains the extremes. Here we go with the wholeness deal. Your breakthrough puts you more deeply in touch with Gaia, the earth. You are awakening to compassionate responsibility for the environment and all creatures. Your own healing crisis has opened you to the heart of compassion. You see that you are part of a large scale of eco-revolution. Most likely you felt something coming for a long time, but you felt unsure about how you fit in. You may have had questions or doubts or felt indifferent. Now you've connected your personal crisis with the environmental and global crisis. Focus your energy. You are a strong and passionate leader, mindful and skillful. So we focus our energy so we can become strong and passionate leaders, mindful and skillful. Once you cross the threshold, you are challenged to maintain a sense of balance. Balance, balance, balance. We talk about balance all the time, right, on this channel. You can relax in balance because you're at home at last. Your spiritual home. Okay. And the goddesses represents the dream goddess of Malta, Gaia, Mami, Sita, Tacoma, and Zemya. And the images are earth, water, nature, passageways, doorways, entrances, and colors are yellow, ochre, the entire family of brown, lavender. You know what to do when you take those baths, my friend. So how fabulous. So here we are. The shaman healing right there. Okay, and this comes from the amulets of the goddess. If any of you are interested in this. Okay, so now that we've selected this beautiful, beautiful in this temple is beautiful. I'm going to have to remember to burn more candles. Okay, so I'm going to go to the sacral chakra first, okay? And I'm not going to look. I'm going to just pick one card from it. And I'm not showing all the meanings of these because I really want to use these cards more often now. I'm going to bring them through for even clairvoyant alchemy readings. So I want them to be surprised for all of us, okay? All right, so we have one card. And I think I picked the card that works for us today. I have a little heart here. See? So I'm going to put it over here. And here we picked sexuality. Okay? Sexuality. Openness, sharing, beauty, and honor. So here we have number 13. And number 13 is 1 and 3 is 4. And we know that that's about having that stability and good supply. But even the 4 of hearts is called the marriage card. So let's see. Openness, sharing, beauty, honor. Embrace the creative fire of your being. Honor the sacred power, openness, and beauty of genuine sensual connection. Okay? And the message of this card. It is time to express and experience your passions and desires, to honor the power of your sexual energy as a sacred creative life force, not only in your union with another, but also in your life. On a surface level, this card is an invitation to become aware and communicate your sexual values, needs, and wants with your partner. Talk about what you enjoy. Open the pathway to move beyond fears or restrictions that you each may carry from the past. Honor your true feelings about sex and sexuality. On a deeper level, it is time to raise your awareness of the divine aspects of your own sexual energy, to acknowledge yourself as a sexual being, not as popular culture perceives it, but as a pure expression of creative life force in all aspects of your being. It is time to become comfortable with the unique essence of your physical form, who you are, your coloring and textures, the way you dress, your fragrance and body language. Expand your daily expression of your own inner fire and sexuality. Okay, caliente, right? That's puro calientito. Seek to recognize and feel this divine energy, capital D, divine energy in your intimate partner as well as in yourself. Acknowledge the beauty in the meeting together of two souls. Feel the energy exchange. Allow the pure love and pleasure of giving and receiving to envelop you and move through you. Allow yourself to be fully present in that sacred space. Expressing your sensual essence can be innocent and intense, playful and fulfilling, joyfully creative and deeply sacred. Honor the sacred power of your sexual energy in life. Okay? So there we have it. So we did pull out the card that stands for it, and see, in the sacral we have creative force, sexuality, sensuality, enthusiasm, and awe. This little chakra characteristics card I have here. So we pulled one of the major daddies right there, right? Okay, and this is known the Chakra Wisdom Oracle Guidebook, and I have 7 cards here for the sacral. So let's see the orange color. Yes. Okay, and we'll just pick one. Okay, so we put it over here. The one, passion. That's the one we saw when I had turned the deck by mistake. Passion. Well, that's good. Passion. Okay, so let's go to the passion and see what it says. Now, I've never worked with this deck at all. I mean, this is all new to me here. But here we have, okay, passion. Let's see. Passion. Princess of Amber. Okay, where am I here? 47. Okay, Princess of Amber. This card indicates creative focus and ability to ignite the passion necessary to manifest what you desire. The power of amber is that focused emotion can create anything, for it brings the gift of emotional discipline. Okay, and there she is. She has a passion for helping healing the elderly. He's maybe needs, a little storybook reading, but I'm going to continue with this. Princess of Amber. I quietly sizzle and shine. Here's the legend. The Princess of Amber spends her time volunteering. No personal task is beneath her. She loves her subjects and looks after them like a loyal servant. When the newspaper criticizes her, her family begs her to behave more like royalty. She refuses. The people hold a free election, and to the surprise of the aristocracy, vote to the princess as their new leader. There you go. Because she's taking care and healing all people. The inspiration. You are correct to feel passionate about your position. Follow your instincts, for you know intuitively what is right for you. Okay. And the key ideas: following your passion, being authentic, taking a stand for yourself, being acknowledged, feeling ostracized by family, friends, being emotionally centered, strong feminine energy, a happy outcome. And the key words are passion, bravery, and royalty. And the meditation: ask yourself the following questions: what is my greatest strength? What are my challenges? How do I serve others? How can I serve myself? What represents love in my life? Close your eyes and invite. Close your eyes and invite the Princess of Amber to take a walk with you. What does she reveal to you? And I have to add, when I had my American Bulldog, I loved him so much. His name was Angus, and I went through a course with him. He was like 110, 15 pounds. He was a big mush baby, but I'm only bringing this up because of what I just read, and I wanted to do this Pets Uplifting People. It was called Project Pup, and so I went and took him to a training. But we were going to all the hospice, hospice for the people that were on, literally their last breaths. But that's when they told me, when I would go to them, and they loved to pet Angus, and Angus loved everybody. But that's when they started saying to me, tell them to go to the white light. Tell them to go to the white light, that the angels are waiting for them. And that's what I started doing. I'd sit by their bedside, and I'd tell them, remember, when it's your time, you go towards the white light, okay? The angels will be there for you. And that changed my life. And I'll end with this one statistic I have about people who were in the hospice, and the elderly, the very elderly, that they were there alone because they had even outlived their own children. I'd say it was like 40, 50%, half of them. And so, just know sometimes you might be alone that last breath, but just know that the angels are there. So have no fear. Have no fear. Believe in you. I love you all. Thank you for watching.